guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Holy cow. I swear to God, Wally must be watching my channel because he loves to break the news the day before my videos post. So holy cow. A multitude of things have happened. So anybody that's been paying attention will now know that the closed beta has been announced. So those of us that had the alpha can log into your Pickorama website into your account, and you can download your Steam key, which will grant you access to the closed beta, which will be starting on September 23rd. So that'll be next Monday is when it's going to be going live. Now you can download the game currently. The only thing you can do with it is take a look at the loading screen. So that's what's going on with that. Now, there are people that have already been complaining about a few things regarding this. I'm just going to touch on it. Again, this is just access to the beta. There's no gameplay. There's nothing yet. The only thing you can do is go into the load screen. The menu's there, and that is it. I don't have access as of yet. I will probably discuss that in my next video, what's going on. We will figure it out. I'm trying to sort things out, so fingers crossed that I get everything fixed. Oh my God. Sore throat. Holy crap. Okay. So, ever have one of those days? Yeah, I'm having one. So, the thing that people have been kind of up in arms about that I've heard, it's been in the comment section, is that they have removed Windows 7 support for the game. Now, to take a look at the FAQ, again, that's a frequently asked question part of Steam to kind of, to kind of bring that all down. I did not emphasize that in the last video. I think confused a few folks. They thought I was providing an FAQ, and instead I'm just reviewing what's going on. I don't have much information other than what's available online. So according to the FAQ, that they had to remove currently the Windows 7 support. The reason being is apparently the way that the audio is compiled is incompatible with Windows 7. Now, just a second, if I'm not getting my face wrecked by this stupid Nomad. Well, no, we're done. We're good. I'm looking for a pyramid. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm keeping my eyes peeled, looking for pyramids in all the wrong places. We're good. We are good and golden. Am I even heading the right direction? I'm going to go that way. Okay, we're good. We are good. Turn on the light. So, to get back into the Windows 7 aspect of things. So apparently, that the engine or the game is compiled in something called the X audio engine, which is incompatible with Windows 7. So it's not that it's something that Wally's doing. He's not trying to screw people over. It's just the way that the game engine is compiled currently. It's just not compatible with Windows 7. Now again, Windows 7 is end of life, so it no longer is being supported by Microsoft or anything along those lines. So yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with just he has Windows 8.1 and Windows 10 support. So that should make most people happy, make some people unhappy. Now, when the game comes out, we're not too sure if they're going to be able to recompile the game or what, or if it's even worth it. That's up to them to decide, but it is what it is. And as for the subject of the closed beta, my understanding of this is that this is only going to be for the people that have bought the alpha game. So they're going to be able to access their Steam key. They're going to be able to access the game a little bit in advance and be able to play a closed beta. We're not sure if this is going to be the finished game or just a special thing that's available for them. We don't know. It is what it is for now. Once I know more, obviously I will go into further detail. Now, this was not announced on Twitter. This was kind of found out and spread around the interwebs, which is very cool. I had notification of it this morning, and when you log in, you can access it and then pick screenshots of. So you'll see the flying logo thing that everybody has seen, like the guy on the bird, and then underneath that it says closed beta coming September 23rd. So that could possibly mean, which I would imagine would mean, that the game is actually coming out within that timeline of what Wally said. He said by the end of September, early October. or sorry, late September or October. I always say early October because that's what I'm thinking and I want, dang it. So the other thing I wanted to clarify, now this is on me. And again, I think that I will own it. And again, I'm still not 100% sure. And gosh, that is gorgeous. So give me 1 second. Let me get to what it was. So in my last... let me just see. Where is it? Bear with me for 1 second, because it was the part that I was reading about the world generation. Okay, this is where I think I made a mistake. So, what I was reading off of the FAQ was posted, and it states so. It's one world, and every player starts in a random place. In multiplayer, you can go to the flight master and book a free flight to your friends. So I'm interpreting that, and this is saying on the subject of world generation. So what my thoughts are is by when you say world generation, and she says that it's one world, meaning that it's just one world, and that there is not a procedurally generated aspect to it. So people are still telling me that there is procedural generation. Now, if you read the the Steam page for it, it does say it's procedurally generated. So it got me to thinking, is like, well, how in the hell are they going to do this? And then it dawned on me. In my infinite stupidity, I may have made a guffaw. Here it is. As it is right now, when you go and create your world, you type in a seed, and it's a number. You type in whatever one. Now, I've said this for months, years even, that you can type in 900, and when you go to that first city, you can get the ultimate golden light. You know, the light that I use, the YouTube light I call it, and that's a golden star light. This is this lantern here. Let's go in and take a look at it. There it is. See? Gold star. Gold star, baby. Gold star. It's beautiful. But all you have to do is type 900, and you get to that. Now this is, again, it's procedurally generated world. So how can I type in 900 and I get the same city in every one? And that's because it may be procedurally generated, but it's generated based upon that number. So every time you use a seed, it's going to have the exact same procedural generation. So it's not handcrafted. It is still procedurally generated. God, that word's fucking hard to get out. Procedurally. Verbs, words, hard. So if they're going to generate the new worlds that way, I'm going to imagine they're going to do the exact same. So when you play multiplayer, you'll be playing on a seed, and that seed, when your friends join, you will randomly start at different spots on it, but you can teleport to one another using the bird. So there, that clarifies things. That makes me so much happier. And again, I gotta own it. I gotta own stuff. When I make a mistake, I have to own it. And I don't want to spread false rumors. I don't want to spread any hatred or anything along those lines. That is not my style or my thing. And if I get called out and make a mistake, I will own it. And so folks were saying that it's like, no, Rivet, you got it wrong. It is still procedurally generated. And then when I looked into it and I did some thinking on it, it's when I came to the realization that I was being an idiot. And I was taking and misconstruing and misreading things. And I still understand where I was coming from. I still think that, you know, verbs and words and things can be used a little bit better, but so could mine. And I'll clarify and I'll own things, and that's fine by me. So that is, in a nutshell, everything that has happened over the last few days. Holy crap. So excited. So this means, like, now, literally within a few days, folks that have had the game and been waiting for 6 years are going to be able to see an updated version of Cube World, as long as you're playing on Windows 10 or 8.1. But next Monday, people are going to be able to live stream, play, and do whatever they want with that new alpha. Or the new beta. Sorry, beta. A closed beta. Out of alpha into beta. It's such a happy day. So that's going to be good. And again, as I said, I'm going to do my absolute best to take care of stuff. Now, I do work a fair amount. Monday is a busy day for me at work. So don't expect a video Monday no matter what. If I'm able to play it and able to do anything, it will be Tuesday. So I'm thinking Wednesday is when we're looking at bringing it onto the channel. Again, that is if I can get everything clarified and fixed. running into some snags that I'm trying to resolve, and it sucks. It really sucks. So I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm not gonna go into detail on it. It's just that, yeah, it blows. Worst case scenario has happened to me, and I'm not freaking happy about it. But I'm happy about everything else. Absolutely everything else. The closed beta coming. The fact that I've owned being stupid. Oh, man, tell you, good days. And also, the thing that's most amazing is how freaking fast this channel has been growing. 1,100 new subscribers since news came out. So that is hands down the fastest my channel has ever grown. 25% roughly in just over a week. Holy crap. Holy crap. And everybody's been phenomenal. Like, I cannot say loud enough how phenomenal the community is that has been coming around. New to me, new to Cube World. A lot of people coming out about my conversation last episode talking about being an introvert and things. And that seemed to hit a nerve with a lot of folks. And you know what? I was really nervous about posting that and really nervous about putting that out there. I put my heart on my sleeve. I stand here before everybody and I'm open, and I try to be as forthright, honest about everything that I deal with on a regular basis. Some things are still hard for me to put out. Being an introvert and being that person is not the easiest thing to talk about sometimes, because some people don't understand how you could do this and still be an introvert. But for whatever reason, it hit, and there's a lot of folks that are like me out there, and that makes me feel a whole lot better. It makes me feel a lot better about posting it and being open about it. And I honestly, I wish that I knew that there was more of me out there when I was younger. Life was not easy with dealing with this kind of stuff, especially when you don't recognize it and you don't understand why you're so different, you're so weird to everybody else. I always thought that I was just a nerd. It was like, oh, this is what geeks do. This is, sit at home reading your books and learning things. That's your Saturday night, Rivet. That's what you like to do. Hands down, you give me a choice of going out to do almost anything or sitting home with a book, I will choose a book any day of the week. It's been my best friend for years. That's one of the things I kind of forgot to mention, was that books were a huge part. Before video games came around, books were my entertainment. Never really liked much TV. I watched it. It was part of the family thing. We did that a lot, we'd sit together as a family and watch TV, and that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to, talk poorly about that. Family time was always important to me. Had a very close relationship with my family. Had to. I mean, we only had each other, right? So we tend to stick together. My mother pretty much raised my sister and myself. My father worked a lot. I called him a workaholic. And so when he was there, he was there. It wasn't that he was a distant man or anything. His focus was his career, and be damned to the family type of thing at times. But when he was on vacation, and when we did vacations, like we would, as a kid growing up in Canada, having a month off in December to go to Florida for an entire month was heaven. And we did that for years until we moved down to Florida. I have no complaints over that. That was a lot of fun. It was, and it was a lot of work too, because one of the rules that we had was we had to have good grades. If we did not have good grades, we were not allowed to go. And there was no way I was going to sacrifice that trip to Florida as a child. It's like, who doesn't want to go and sit on the beach in the middle of winter, instead of sitting in the snow? When I was a child, that was important to me. That was huge. This is one hell of a place. I should have sat through the night before I did this, and I apologize to anybody that's going, Rivet, this is the darkest mess ever. And it is, and I will own it, but it's fine. We'll get through this. I was hoping we were going to find something here. Trying to find there is a boss battle up ahead, so we're going to walk towards that. I was hoping that there would be something in between. You'd think that would be a thing. What the hell? Why are you shooting at me, jerk? Off in the distance, just being a jerk shooting. Can't handle it. Listen, you. You suck, sir. Or lady. Bark Beetle. Leveled up off of your happy ass. Thank you. So yeah. The growth in the channel has been outstanding. A lot of folks coming out. Views on all the Cube World videos has been through the roof. A lot of folks checking out the back catalog as well, which is very nice. Thank you very kindly. People checking out other games as well, and that makes me happy. I don't want to be classified and labeled as a one-trick pony that, oh yeah, this is Rivet. He's the Cube World guy. It's all he plays is Cube World. Cube World, Cube World, Cube World. And that's, you know, I do. I will play a lot of it, and there's a lot of it on my channel. But I've never wanted to be, you know, sidelined as just that. Because if anything ever changes, if the, you know, if joy of the game on my end or your end wanes, then what am I stuck with? And that's why I'm a video game channel. I'm an entertaining as much as I can kind of dude. I'm very, 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 very fortunate that I have friends that we can sit and play video games for hours and hours and hours and ramble. And I find that it's entertaining. I've had people say, well, you should edit more, Rivet. You should really, you know, cut out some of, you know, the exposition and the vernacular. And I'm like, no, 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 no. It's all gold. I don't say words without it being absolute gold. I know I'm full of shit. But it's for me, it's more important to show the entire conversation instead of just cutting out bits and pieces and the top tens of everything. I would much rather do the oh dear God, here is let's polish a turd and see how shiny we can get it type of thing, and that's what we do. I just literally got done streaming, or actually while we're streaming, we played Borderlands 3. Again, I got home from work and he's like, hey Rivet, I've got an hour to kill. You want to play? I got to stream. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm in. And we did. We played for just around an hour, and I got nothing to say bad. I mean, you know, I got a buddy that wants to play a video game with me after work. I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Heck yeah. You know, this is good. Then, you know, he's like, I'm sorry I have to go. I'm like, no, it's good. I've got to record Cube World. I've got to do a bunch of stuff tonight too. So, you know, and that's how I'm fortunate. I got folks like that to goof around and hang out with. Goth Fairy as well. And then if you guys go back in the history of some of the stuff, there are folks that were around quite a bit. They've kind of not been around as much as of late. Some especially because of family conditions. If you guys check out some of the old Astroneer videos, we have Banana Clanana and her husband T-Dubs, our BRTW. They are regulars that I hang out and game with. They are currently in the process of being with child, so their focus is getting their house ready. They got a little one on the way, so you know, once everything is settled and done, Banana's going to come back and join us, and we'll have a little baby Banana to join and hang out. You know, and that's awesome. These are people I met online, and I'm happy and excited for them having a baby. I mean, that's cool. Orgeron Kit, another good friend of mine that I record quite a bit with back in the day. His life, again, another person that his focus and career was something different. But of course, whenever he says, hey, Rivet, I want to play and do something, he's one of those people that I will just say, yeah, what do you want to do, when, and how much? And, you know, love the man, love him to death. One of the funniest people I know, one of the saddest things I know. He's probably one of the funniest YouTubers I've ever witnessed, and he has just over 400 subscribers and been doing this for a decade. I'm like, God damn it, Kit, how could you not be famous? And he just whatever reason just doesn't click with some folks. I guess they don't find him as hilarious as I do, which is fine. I mean, I'll happily keep him to myself. I mean, I love the man. I think he's great. But as a person to join in and play in a group, all of my friends, I adore them. I think that they are wonderful, wonderful people. And if I didn't, I wouldn't play video games with them. Armor Time's the other one that I like to stress about. I'm hoping, beyond hope, that Armor is able to join very, very soon. He is one of my Cube World inspirations. I have mentioned it in the past. One of my favorite Cube World YouTubers. And I was very, very, very fortunate that we became friends and that we record together. And the Face Wreckers are coming back. And if you wonder what the Face Wreckers are, that is our multiplayer group of Cube World. So we are going to be putting that back together. I talked to Dark Cloud Pie, another one of our face reckoning friends. He's moving back to the States soon. So as soon as he gets back, we're going to get back in and do some more. So yeah, it's like I said, I've got a whole bunch of folks that I was recording with and playing with, and then things kind of fell by the wayside. Grumpy Al, another person who was a Cube World friend and fan. I'm assuming he's going to want to do stuff. Talked with the Thaco Gamers, Matt. They've had Cube World for quite some time as well. They're interested in getting into multiplayer. So don't fret. If you want to see multiplayer Cube World, that's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. Now, I do also want to address the elephant in the room. And I don't want anybody to get upset by this. I was expecting this, and I'm still expecting this to happen more and more and more, as people wanting to play the game with me and to record with me and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying no, but I am saying no. I have a very, very full plate. I work full time. I have a job. I'm like a supervisor in a call center. So I'm in management. So I'm one of those people that people rely upon for information for their job, and I try to do my absolute best. And my focus with the people that I work with and it's very important to me that I do a good job. So that's one of the things that I deal with. The other is that, as I've mentioned, I have a boatload of friends that have the game that want to play. So I already have a full card, in essence, of folks to play with, and I'm not looking to add anybody at the moment. Now, again, once the game comes out, I am looking at potentially opening up and starting a dedicated server, if that is an option, if that is available. I would do nights where I could play on the server with folks. I would not potentially not be in chat or voice for it. I don't know. You guys got to understand too, it's hard for me sometimes. As I mentioned, being an introvert, that's a tough nut for me. It's rough to try to get over that. It just kind of being on for folks in a chat room is difficult. It takes me a while to get used to my friends that I already record and play with, so it gets even more difficult when it's somebody that I don't know. Again, don't want to upset anybody, but it's just kind of the way that it is. Like I said, it's entirely possible that I could, as I mentioned on the Discord side of things, is that I could in effect like stream it either to Discord or stream it to Twitch, and folks can join in and play, not be a part of my conversation as in like people that I'm talking to directly, but still be a part of the experience and play on the server while I'm playing. And again, it's not because I think that I'm better than anybody or any of those things. It is absolutely 100% my own issue. It's hard. If you guys ever dealt with anything like what I deal with, it's not easy it's not easy. It really isn't. It's easier for me to deal with the few little friends that I have, and like when folks come in and join, they are always like, before I met BRTW and Banana, they're friends of Wars, and like they've known each other for absolutely ages. And Wars like, yeah, these are my friends, I've known them for a long time, kind of thing. So because of that, I was okay, and I could say, okay, I will meet up, and we're good. My friends sometimes get it, which is good. I'm very fortunate. But yeah, so please don't take offense if I'm unable to, be as outgoing and as much of a, it's hard. It is. And I'm trying to work on it, guys. Guys and gals, still about 98% guys watching my channel. I'm okay with that. It is what it is. It's been that way for quite some time. But I get it. Video games are not necessarily for everybody. Or who knows, maybe I've got some folks that are watching it on their brothers or their sons or their fathers account, whatever. I don't judge. It's fine for me. But yeah, so Cube World is coming very, very soon. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm going to end things here because I'm sick and tired of running around in the dark. I'm sure you guys are as well. I will have it set to daylight before the next episode starts. Not to worry, not to fret. It's almost 3 a.m. my witching hour anyway, so when I log in the next one, it'll be simple. I would like to say the next one that I'm logging in will be anything other than this, but still, the 23rd is on Monday, so we will still have another regular Cube World episode going on Sunday. Again, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you like what you see, I do brand new... Oh, Friday! Duh! I forgot. Brand new Cube World episodes every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. 3 times a week. It used to just be 2 times a week, but now it's 3. So we got 2 more episodes coming. Woohoo! I forgot. We just started that last week, so excuse me. So if you wanted to watch that more Cube World content, feel free to subscribe and leave comments if you are so inclined. I do love trying to respond to everybody in chat in the comments section. It's delightful. Lots of fun conversations happening there. And I do try to respond to absolutely everybody that leaves a comment. So I do my best. You know, you guys take your time. The least I could try to do is respond back in kind. But that being said, I'm out of here. Thanks again, everybody, for your continued support. And I will see you guys in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all.